later, not 1 second early, waking up not only the master or the mistress who fed it, but the rest of the community to be up and doing. This is the African history class, and of course, my name, Black Rasta. Now remember what we used to tell each other early in the morning tomorrow when we hear the crow of the African black cock. You must know it's me, myself, and I, saying thank you for everything you've done for me today and of course previously. Yet when the festivities came, we're so much in a hurry to dehumanize the African black cock. What did we do? We assassinated it and served its corpse on our plates, which we proudly called food. This is the African history class with a big fat, thick, tall, standing erect and very hairy every morning, like the cedar of Lebanon, surrounded by the beautiful blue blistering pinnacles of lapis lazuli, the African black cock. And our African proverb of the day. And this is beautiful. It says, everything that has feathers flies except the ostrich. How do you call ostrich in tree? In Hausa, we say tata. In Dagbani, we say tata. How do we call this one in tree? Tree for na kom na maya kom. How do we say this in Ewe? Ewe, how do you call the ostrich? What are the Ewes? How about the Ga people? How do you call the ostrich? How about the Asantis? My producer just walked out. He's not here. That's why he would have answered. He would have. Akoko sensei. Koko sensei. Oh, sana and friend I will tree. Koko sensei. Se course ke Koko sensei. Koko sensei. Well, that's what my producer says, and he is from the okay, so the Ewe people are ready to tell me how they call the ostrich in Ewe. Okay, how do they call it? Mokasilo, that's in Ghana. Mokasilo, Gadangbe, Dangbe is Mokasilo. Okay, now this is the ostrich. The Hausas call it the tartar. The Dagombes also call it the tartar. Okay? Now, my brother, my sister. Now, the proverb today is talking about this beautiful animal. Anything that has feathers flies except the ostrich. Wow. Now, what is the meaning of this? Now, the ostrich is considered a pretender. It is fond of burying its head in the sand to run away from reality. That is correct. Now, my brother, my sister, the proverb is something very powerful. If you possess a certain quality, noted for a certain act, you have to live to the occasion, rise to the occasion. My brother, my sister, the ostrich is a very cowardly bird. First and foremost, is the ostrich a bird? The ostrich, is it a bird? That is what we have to go into first and foremost. Though it has feathers, is it a bird? Is the ostrich a bird? My brother, my sister, yes, the ostrich is a bird. It's the largest and the heaviest living bird on earth. My brother, if smaller birds are able to live up to the expectation, rise to the occasion of flying, what are the feathers for? Not to fly. The feathers of every bird are supposed to be for flight. If you are the heaviest, the biggest bird, then you should even fly the highest, isn't it? But no, it doesn't do that. The ostrich is very heavy, but certainly not heavier than the aeroplane. The aeroplane has mimicked the wings of the bird and is able to fly. Yet this bird called the ostrich is unable to fly. It is a very cowardly bird, lazy bird that is only interested in hiding from reality. Are you an ostrich? Are you an ostrich? It lays the biggest egg any bird ever lays. And if humans ever attempt to cook that and eat that, they will die, because there's too much protein in that for any human being alive. Are you aware of that? No matter how much you love eggs, don't ever try to eat the egg of an ostrich at a go. You finish eating it, and the hairs will be waiting for you. This proverb is very deep, my brother. Look at the eggs of an ostrich. These ones look small. They have big eggs, my brother, my sister. And these eggs are full of protein. Look at the egg of an ostrich. Very big. This is as big as somebody's head. My brother, my sister, what are you noted for? Can I tell you a very short story? A man went into the bush and then he caught an eagle. He domesticated the eagle to the point that the eagle almost became a fowl. So it lived with the chicks, ate what the chicks ate, and decided not to fly because it had become a fowl. The eagle would always wait for the farmer to bring food, millet, maize, for it to eat. Meanwhile, the eagle also eats animals, other birds, and smaller animals. It flies so high, but this eagle had become a bird. Somebody told the farmer, please, this eagle is not meant for what you're doing. One day, it will remember that it is an eagle, and it will devour all your chicks. He said, no, this eagle cannot fly. So they experimented. They took the eagle out one day into the fields and spoke to the eagle. Fly if you are a bird. The eagle didn't fly. Second time, it only jumped off the hand of the farmer and landed in front of him, going. It had become a fowl. It was looking for maize to eat. The farmer decided to starve the eagle. No more millet, no more maize. At night, the eagle was struggling to come out of the cage. In the morning, the farmer opened the cage and took the eagle out again to the fields and said, you are a bird of the air, the skies. You were meant to be a predator and not a prey. Go spread your wings and be who you were meant to be. And boof, it took off. flew so high. 3 days later, it came back onto the farmer's fence, looked at the chicks, as if to say, oh, farmer, I wish I would not do this. Boof! It picked up one chick. The farmer was crying, yeah, please bring back the chick. These are your brothers and sisters. No, this is my food. My brother, think about this very deeply. Think about this. The eagle is not a fowl. The eagle is not a fowl. The eagle is a bird of the air. You understand? My brother, are you an eagle or a fowl? If you are an eagle and you decide to make yourself a fowl, you shall be devoured by your colleagues that know their right portfolios. Eagles. Think deeply about it. Think deeply about it. Think about it. Our proverb today is deep. It says, all birds have feathers and they fly, except the ostrich. Why? Think about it. This is the African History Club.